friends Digital Basic
Hello?
and Pulahoko.
Hey guys.
All right. I'm just playing Aqua Kitty Milk Mine Defender just to have kind of something on in the background, just to make Twitch a little happy. It's a game I've not played in a very, very, very long time. So I don't know. I totally forget it, honestly. But anyway, how are you gentlemen doing? It's Thanksgiving. You know, I'm assuming you spent some time with family, friends, loved ones, that kind of deal.
Yep.
No.
Was over at Father's house and then back home for a little bit of the Mystery Science Theater Turkey Day marathon.
Oh, what was that on?
It was all day, basically from noon on, I believe.
Oh.
It's a thing that they do every year, but this year was a little bit special because they're doing the Kickstarter thing, so it was a little bit of that.
Gotcha. Nice. What about you, Pula? What about you, Digital? What did you do?
I went home to see the family, then came back home, played some Hyrule Warriors co-op, so...
Cool. I was gonna say, I also did family stuff. I think the only highlight of it was when somebody at the dinner table said, "Don't be a twat," but like a little too loud, and like everybody kind of heard it, you know, that type of deal. So it was like, oh, okay, happy Thanksgiving, you know.
Was it like one of those kidding kind of things, or was?
Oh
like
yeah,
a
no.
scratch?
It wasn't. It was a record scratch moment because it was meant to be, you know, kind of like, hey, you know, don't you know, it was like something you don't want the whole family hearing, but it was meant to like as a joke and stuff. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But like, yeah, it was just like one of those like pseudo record scratch kind of moments, more or less, if that makes any sense, you know?
It's like when the room suddenly goes quiet right at the end of a dirty joke.
More or less. That was exactly it, yeah. Except, you know, Thanksgiving, so it was kind of... It was a little ridiculous, to say the least. But, yeah. That's all I really have. Beatus is doing his own thing over in Texas and stuff. So, we are taking callers and stuff. If you'd like to come in, just message me on the good old Skype, you know? And, with that, I think I'll accept somebody. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Let's get somebody completely new I've never spoken to before. I'm going to add him to the group call. Okay. And while that connects, I notice he's got a Sans avatar on Skype.
Ooh.
So if you want to say anything Undertale, you know, I gotta say, I really feel like Undertale's getting a bad rap lately.
Oh, sorry about
For
that
what,
delay.
I'll tell you in a minute after we talk to our guest. What should we call you, guest?
I guess Bach is fine, or you could Andrew. That works.
Bach, like the composer.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's just my last name backwards.
Oh, okay, that's fine. All right then.
Sure.
All right,
But
Bach.
Andrew works as well.
All right, well, Bach, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was actually very nice. My grandparents, it's the first time I actually got to spend Thanksgiving with my grandparents. Normally they just come down for like, normally it would be during like spring break, but this year they decided to come down for Thanksgiving, and it's the first Thanksgiving I got to spend with them, so I was very happy about that.
That sounds nice.
The first one in your life?
Yeah, with them. I've known them my
Wow.
whole life, but never got to spend Thanksgiving with them because they live up in New York and now in South Carolina. I'm in Florida, so...
Gotcha.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. I really enjoyed it.
All the armpits of America in one shot.
How was your guys' Thanksgiving?
It was okay. I just mentioned the highlight on stream, which was, you know, when like we had the record scratch moment. But you know, other than that, it was just.
Oh yeah, I read about that on Twitter earlier. I thought that was pretty funny.
I was gonna bring like a cheese and crackers sort of appetizer thing, you know. So I picked all weird, fucked up cheeses, like a triple creme with a wild mushroom type of deal, you know, to be all fancy schmancy because it was on sale. And but among others. And then my wife kind of gave me crap for it, like, oh, no one's gonna like this. Like, what's the matter with you and stuff. And who was wrong? Who was wrong? She was. So take that, bitch. No, I'm kidding. But what was I gonna say? What do you have to talk to us about today, Andrew? Do you have anything you wanted to talk about in particular? You're just saying hi? What's going on here?
Just saying hi and
Don't
just
be
seeing
dead weight.
what are you guys interested in talking about? Is there anything you guys have on your mind? I guess.
I was just about to talk about why I think Undertale is getting a bad rap, actually.
It's getting a bad rap.
I think it's getting a little like blowback in terms of like the whole, oh my god, this game is so overhyped type of thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can see a lot of that. Yeah,
Doesn't
I
that
can-
happen with just about any game, though?
Yes, it does. So that's, I guess, the end of my point. Forget it. Thanks for nothing, Pilla. No, you know
But
what?
I can see where this game in particular has just blown up so much that it's probably a little bit more so.
Well, you know what, too? It also, like, what happened was, you know, when it started getting popular and stuff, it was something your friends would tell you about, like, oh my god, you gotta play this game, this is amazing, I have to gift it to you, blah, blah, blah. Which is fine and usual, and then it got, like, the highest rated PC game in Metacritic, well, ever, you know? Like,
yeah,
well-
I know it instantly beat out even like Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah.
which was
Yeah.
pretty amazing. I thought.
absolutely.
And here's another thing. I've got a guy I follow, Dominic Terrison, who keeps track of the sales stats on the game.
Yeah.
And normally it reaches a peak and then just kind of sloughs off over time. Undertale has actually risen over time, like constantly since it came out.
Oh
Right.
wow.
But the thing is, when you view it with that lens and you tell people about it, they expect the absolute best game ever created in almost all genres and all. You know what I mean? Which then is
Well,
like kind
you'd
of
be
an
right.
it's kind of an unrealistic expectation that way. Like it's a game that you're better surprised by in some. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
think personally,
Yeah,
you know.
because I completely went into the game blind because I actually did not know about it until I saw you posting the genocide run
Right.
on your channel, and I was like, I saw some of it, and I was like, I might check it out myself because I didn't know a thing about it until like I didn't know anything like prior to like when they were doing the Kickstarter and whatnot, and I played it all the way through in one night, like just 13 hours straight.
Oh, it's
and it was
addictive as
it was
fuck.
fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
I love that game so much.
It's so much
It was
fun.
just so awesome.
Yeah, totally.
And I don't think it's necessarily like, you know, no game I think is ever going to be perfect. There were some like quirks like here and there.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
sure.
but-
except for
I mean-
Donkey Kong Country.
Right. Except for Donkey Country, yeah.
But I mean, for the most part, it was like honestly, it is honestly one of my favorite games. Like it even beats out the likes of like you know, the newer Pokemon games like X and Y and even Banjo-Kazooie, which has been like on my list for like a while as like #1 game. I go back to it like at least once a year.
I keep hearing how great Banjo-Kazooie is. I've never played it or anything.
It is pretty much one of the, you know, I'm a little biased, but I would say it's like the perfect 3D platformer. I mean,
Wow.
I know a lot of people would argue with like Super Mario Galaxy 2, but I go back to Banjo-Kazooie every single year, and it's still fantastic every single time. And
I think Banjo-Kazooie is kind of one of those games that I don't want to say set precedents, but just did a lot of things right that other games kind of looked to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I feel like it set the bar and like, you know,
Yeah,
raised
yeah.
the standard for games. And I mean, you know, it might be, you know, blasphemous to some people, but I find it a better platformer than even Super Mario 64.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, really, the the camera controls comparatively between the two are. It's not even a question that Banjo-Kazooie has much better camera controls, which I feel is a big deal.
Well, to be totally fair to Mario 64 too, Mario 64 was in a lot of ways almost like I'll say one of the first. I won't say the first, like really great like 3D platformer. You know,
Yeah.
in fact, it really like kind of set the bar for a lot of stuff. You know, and you're right about the camera, which was still pretty damn good for one of the earliest outings. You know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And to be fair, Banjo-Kazooie did come out after Mario 64, so they
Right.
had a lot to work on from there.
Oh yeah, totally.
But to be able to even compete with the likes of Mario, I think is a really big thing there. And
All right,
I would argue that it was a lot better, but you know that's obviously opinionated.
Is Banjo-Kazooie something I could check out on emulator and be happy with, or is there like maybe like a Wii U port or
I'm
something?
not
or-
100% sure about emulator. I know Xbox Live has it because it is a Rareware game.
Oh right.
So, or I guess rare now, but you can get it on Xbox Live for I think like $10, and they update the controls and whatever, so it's even a lot better to actually use.
And it has stop and swap.
Stop and swap?
Oh yeah, they actually do have that. Give me one moment.
Well, actually, you're out of time, so no moments for you. Get the hell off of my Skype channel.
Oh well, well, thank you for having me.
Is there anything you want to plug before you go?
Well, I guess if any of you people in the stream like Pokemon stuff, I do a lot of card openings and just Let's Plays, stuff like that, top 10s, So that would be 8-bit knock. I'll be in the stream for the rest of the night anyway, so I can just write that down in chat since it's a little bit more of a difficult username to just get on the spot.
Yep. Okay, cool. Well, thanks a lot, Bach.
All right, thank you very much for having me. I hope you guys have a great rest of the night, and hope you had a great Thanksgiving.
Thanks, dude.
Happy Turkey Day.
Happy
Turkey.
Day.
All right, catch you guys later.
All right, block this person. No, I'm kidding.
Where do you get these guys, Slowbeef?
I don't know.
Jeez.
And plus, he said he'd type it in chat. Little does he know that we're gonna have a VOD of this. So I bet he wishes he spelled it now. That geesh, what a jerk. What do you call it? Let's try another new person or whatever. Let's go with McRad, who has a Battletoads.
Oh, he sounds pretty rad.
He has a Battletoads avatar, so apparently he is. All right, McRad. I'm getting a busy signal from him, so
Yep.
we'll move him out of the. We'll try him again a little later. Yoink. Let's add this person in from Texas. Whoa, that's a interesting fish avatar. Let's see here. Let's see. And while that's connecting, I'm doing terrible at Aqua Kitty Milk Mine Defender, which is a game I got for free, and I was gonna promote as part of like Deji Games' thing a while back, And it was killer because we had to stream it, and I really didn't have a whole lot to say during that stream of it because it's pretty much Defender, just a little cutesier, but I didn't love it. It's not bad. It's just kind of there, so
I spent a little time with this one, and I thought it was okay, but just okay.
That's the thing, yeah. And plus, like, I don't know. You know me. I'm like the Crimson Clover type of person, so
Yeah, you like the hard games.
yeah. I'm not good at them, but I like them. Where is this jerk? Is he not coming in?
Oh, I'm right here, just
Oh,
chilling.
sorry
Listening
about
to talk
that.
about horizontal versus vertical shmups.
Gotcha. I'm sorry. What should we call you?
The most curious thing, TMCT, Timst. Pick your poison.
The most curious thing. I feel like I know your name from somewhere.
I'm here in chat every once in a while.
Okay. Cool.
It's a recognizable name. I also back you on patreon.com/slowbeef.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Just
Great, you got your plug in. Time to go. No.
Boy, how much did you hire this guy for, Slowbeef?
You tell me. Oh no. I was gonna say, what do you want to talk about? Curious thing.
Nothing too much. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. Let's see. What other Thanksgiving stories haven't I told yet? My kid wasn't too much of an asshole, so that was nice. No, she was fine. We were worried because we started really late this year. We had kind of I won't bring a downer in, but we had sort of a death in the family this week, so it kind of screwed up Thanksgiving and all that. But
Sorry to hear about that.
No. Hey, whatever. Comedy show. But anyway, no. So at any rate, it kind of like screwed up the whole schedule. All schedules were off, so Thanksgiving started a little late. So blah blah blah. But end of the day, I was worried that my kid would be like, I don't know, like screaming around like 7-8 p.m. and stuff. But she was fine.
Well, let me tell you, when I was 1 year old, my parents decided it was a good idea to let me have all the stuffing I wanted, and that did not end particularly well.
Oh.
I'm projectile vomit. Not especially great Thanksgiving.
Oh, jeez. She can't eat shit, so it was pretty much just like I don't know, mashed potato, that type of deal. You know what though? My niece made ambrosia. Have you ever heard of this? It's like
Oh, it's delicious. Oh, yeah. It's ambrosia, yeah.
I can't stand it because I hate coconut. You've just learned something
Never
about
had
me.
it.
It's actually good. I hate coconut, but I like this. It's like, what is it, like coconut and licorice and cherries and something? I don't know. It's food.
Yeah, the
it's,
same with marshmallow too. I think there are different ways to make it.
it's like food of the gods in Greek myth too. Also, so
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I always hear, but that just sounds awful.
No, it's actually not bad.
It's an acquired taste.
Look, one of my Patreon supporters likes it. Okay, so now we all have to pretend to.
Oh, sponsored by Ambrosia.
Sponsored by Ambrosia Inc. No, it was also an item in an old 8-bit video game. Oh yeah, it was a side scroller. It was like a Zelda 2-like, but it took place in Greece. Oh,
Kid Icarus?
No. God, I want to play it now, and I can't think of the name of it.
Was it a Turbo Graphics?
No, it was a Nintendo. Fuck, it was exactly like Zelda 2. You had a sword, a shield, like a little double jump. One of the special things you could do is if you held down A, you could jump on the ceiling, and like your controls would be reversed and stuff like that. Battle for Olympus!
Jet's got your back, yeah.
Battle of Olympus. My God. I forgot all about that.
Oh, yeah.
Never heard of it.
Oh, I have got to fucking play that again. Hold on, I'm going to make a note of that right now. Thank you, chat. Thank you, most curious thing.
It's
What-
a Thanksgiving miracle.
It really...
Wasn't a Game Boy game? Or was it an NES game too?
I don't know.
I had that on Game Boy, I remember.
I'm going to Google that right now. Battle for Olympus or of Olympus? Olympus.
Okay, it was both. Yeah, it was NES and Game Boy.
Oh, wow.
That man, memories.
Holy shit, I forgot all about this game. Oh, man, I got to play it. Right now, someone's saying. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, it's my
Yeah.
goddamn stream. Whatever, right? Awesome. Let me just purchase it off eBay and rip that to a ROM file immediately. Somehow.
Make sure you get a Nintendo, too.
Mm-hmm. I got that right here. Right now.
Mine finally bit the dust earlier this year. My old NES.
Aw.
Uh,
That's a sad day, let me tell you.
I actually, my friend Jim lent me his Dreamcast, which I have. I've never played Dreamcast before, but
I've never owned a Sega console in my life.
When you bundle renters with your Progressive Auto, you save on both.
Shut up.
And you can get renters for as low as $7 more a month.
not you.
Cat
This
food is
Wow,
more
that's
expensive than
good.
that, right,
it
Carl?
is good. I will give it
Isn't
that. My God.
Sloppy, leave the plugs to me.
You call it.
The stream now sponsored by Geico
That was actually progressive.
and Ambrosia.
Let me just run my emulator here. Oh man, this is gonna be a blast from the fucking past. Let me tell you, guys. Yeah. Jeez. All right. The hell. Hold on a minute. The hell with Aqua Kitty. Close that shit. Let's go to OBS. Oh man. I'm just listening to this music, like, I don't remember anything about this game for the moment, but I hopefully will in a minute. Hey, cool, and that looks like just closing out, Hung OBS. Awesome.
Oh.